think we're going to build and work on the HULLBREACHER Narset Wheels deck, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's a deck you can play. You're allowed to play it. So, we're gonna give it a go. I'm kind of just feeling trying something completely new. Haven't actually given this deck a try. So just mono blue HULLBREACHERs. There's some really weird decisions in this deck that I think I'm going to probably change around, but... Plus, if this goes fast, I can probably get in a second league, honestly, but, you know. Side, Master, Thopterist. Narset. Oh, hello, Ganini? Is that how you pronounce that? Kind of wish, we could splash white for Teferi 3, because Teferi 3 plus Days and Doing is actually really powerful, but we can't, so, you know, it is what it is. Been playing a lot of Modern as well. I think Modern's pretty good, but, you know, sometimes you just have to play other formats. You kinda just, gotta play all of them. Alright, so I'm just building the initial list, and I think I'm gonna make some changes based on observations, but, you know. General Reclaimer? I have suspicions that that deck is not built very well, but Reclaimer is a good card in it. But I'm also not going to go into them right now. Yeah, the Jund Saga man base, I'm pretty sure, is, like, quite awful. That's the biggest issue. You know. But I think some of that is fixable. Well, this deck doesn't play that many baubles, but I guess that makes sense. Because once you're, like, with draw 7s, you don't really want to just draw a bunch of baubles. Because you really, like, you already have so much air that drawing more baubles is kind of defeating the point, I think, is how the best way of putting it. I guess I'll check the prelim just in case again, but somehow doubt it's going anywhere. Well, I guess it's up to 3. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Jesse? Who's Jesse? The problem, I think, with that deck is I think it doesn't have enough colored mana sources. Really, like, that's obviously a function of just playing 4 Saga. They can't be colored mana sources. And the other thing is, like, it's probably not solvable. But kind of the removal spells, you have to figure out exactly what removal spells you want to play, and that's sometimes difficult, I believe. Also, should I play snow-covered islands or regular islands? Or should I just split? Alright, well, certain people had upheaval in the sideboard of this deck, and I am just not going to do that. That just makes no goddamn sense. At most, I think you could play one, but the second definitely doesn't make sense. And I think 0 is almost certainly correct. Split all with different arts? No, I would play 8-pack Island. Upheaval is fun? Why is it fun? Like, I don't think it actually does anything. And I have ideas of how I already want to fix this deck to begin with, so. Homie, you would restructure the deck to play more soul lands if you wanted to play Karn. I think. Why are there like a million counterspells in the sideboard as well? Like, I like the 4 dismembers, I think that's almost only correct. Upheaval. Okay, there's like a million spell pierces in this set, but I'm not sure I'm a fan of that either, but that's less debate. Like, that's closer to being accurate. Your Stunforge got stifled game 1. I mean, that's just like something that can occasionally happen, you know? Alright, so let's go look at what other cards you could put in this deck. Like, let's look at 8 cast lists to get some inspiration, because I have a suspicion there are better cards to play than... See, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, this person has, like, Torpor Orb in their Thought Monitor deck and Emery deck. I don't really want to do that. Karn Sign of Urza is interesting. Flusterstorm is not that interesting, but hypothetically could be okay. Grafdigger's Cage is sort of interesting as well. This person has a sideboard Nettle Cyst. I kind of don't hate that. That's kind of interesting as well. Hydroblast is also interesting. Actually, kind of into just playing at least one Hydroblast. I think that's a good call, Jasper. I think, like, that actually makes sense. Although, like, I'm not sure how many of these... I might, like, go lower in the Spell Pierces for Hydros, but... Oh, Cage shuts down our... yeah, that's a good point. Probably don't want to do that, then. I'm just looking at the list for inspiration. I often do this because I think there's a lot of value to be gained by looking at what other people have done and not sort of reinventing the wheel completely. If that makes sense. Because there's other cards like Blood Moon, RH Will. It's not just days. Like, I'm looking for coverage. I'm not looking just for narrow cards in a deck like this. I think Hydroblast makes a lot of sense. Like, Blood Moon is kind of insane versus deck because, like, this is such a huge part of your games, you know? Like, this getting Blood Moon is kind of disastrous a lot of the time because a lot of your deck doesn't really do that much. Like, you have a lot of draw 7s, but at the end of the day, you're going to, like, depending on the exact board state, you're probably going to have to win with this card at some point. Like, in that vein, I have some other ideas about cards we're supposed to play, but let me get through where I'm going first. This person's flashing black for Opposition Agent Plague Engineer in their 8-cast deck off Mistvault Bridge, Moxopal, Lotus Petal. That's not unreasonable, it's just, like, kind of, goofy, too. I'm thinking about Defense Grid, actually, but it's kind of weird because I think defense grid actually hurts us a lot. Because, like, if we defense grid and our opponent plays an oof or something like that, it's kind of bad. 4 fouls. I don't. What? 4 fouls, 4 fawns, 4 woods. No, because, like, the thing is, if they kill all your sagas, it can be difficult. You don't actually have that many threats in the deck, right? Like, threat density is actually an issue. Because you really only have 3 size and this. Like, once a Blood Moon's in play, you can't actually remove it. So that's why I actually think Hydro Blast makes sense, because that gives you out to actually kill Blood Moon once it's in play. Like, sure, you have all this mana, but what do you actually do with it? You don't really do very much, unless if you get the Psy going, too, you know? And also, those decks that play Blood Moon often play Chalice of the Void, and Chalice of Zero, I don't know if you, like, looking at the cards you listed, Chalice of Zero shuts down a lot of them. So it's just a structural issue when you play it against his matchups. And I just think kind of Hydro Blast is good. And also think about this. Think about Meltdown, specifically. I think that's one of the cards Spell Pierce is for, but Hydro Blast always counters it, even if the game goes late. So I'm kind of into just Hydro Blast over Spell Pierce, the more and more I think about it. The Meltdown issue, the Alpine Moon issue, the Blood Moon issue, all kind of make me want Hydro Blast over Spell Pierce. So, I've thought it all the way through, and I think I'm just going to do that. Oh wow, that might actually fire. Well, they can fire without me. Don't really have to do it. 3 Hydro Blast seems like enough. What else can I... Okay, so I think also what I want to do is probably reconfigure the main deck a little bit, but I'm also just looking at sideboard slots. Okay, because the first thought I have is I think it's ridiculous not to play 4 size. I think the size is just like so broken and so important in a lot of your games. And I'm also not sure how many wheels you need. I have a suspicion 8 is the wrong number, because you only have 6, you only have 6 of this component. So, I mean, yeah, there are a lot of matchups where the wheels are more important, but I kind of think you can just get away with playing 6 wheels and 6 breachers, if that makes sense. So I think I'm going to shave down to 2 Days Undoing, because I think that's the weaker card. Like, this one's castable off lead. And personally, I want to play a Shadow Spear, because I think it's really important, and also offsets the Ancient Tomb damage, and is like one of the better ways for you to win through weird fringe situations. Extremely good with Urza Saga as well. There was another thought I had. I don't remember. God damn it! What was it? I'm trying to remember. I had some other thought. I didn't write it down. I really need to write these things down when I have this thought. Is Shadow Spear the best card in Modern because of Saga? No. I mean, probably the best card in Modern is Urza Saga. Like, itself. So, like, I don't understand that question, I guess. That's sort of disingenuous, actually. The best card in Modern is probably Solitude, actually. 2 more for the prelim. Alright, okay, I don't know. I guess I'll finish building this deck and just join the prelim then. Or, I guess, okay, XJ, no, that's 8. 8. DC, if you want competitive practice, it's at 8 now, so maybe I will end up joining it, just help it fire. Solitude, Solitude, Fury, Urza Saga are probably like top 3. DRC also is pretty good, yeah, Ragavan's up there. I don't know, it's kind of a long list. I also think Omnath and Ren and 6 are like honorary mentions, although you could also make it Luris. Hold on. Let's let's get back to the Lurrus thing. Lurrus is probably, like, one of the best cards in Modern. Format script? Yeah, it seems reasonable. I think a second graveyard is a graveyard hit makes sense. Lurrus is kind of degen because it's always in your hand if you want it to be. But really, the reality is, if you pick a card at random printed in the last 3 years, there's a good chance it's in, like, the top 20 cards in Modern, so that's, like, the reality. Maybe last 2.5 years is a better threshold, but if you just pick random cards from the last 2.5 years, very good chance it's a very good card in Modern. So, yeah, Tormod's Crypt makes sense. I kind of... What did I want to do? I wanted to add a land, I think. I don't think I need 2 baubles. I'm gonna add a Seat of the Synod. I mean, the thing about this deck is you're so exposed to Meltdown as it is, I don't think it's worth worrying about. I don't think it's worth worrying about, like, okay, what happens if you get Null Rotted or Meltdown? It doesn't matter because those are disastrous enough that you basically always lose if they get resolved. So I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see, last card. I guess I'll play 1 Engineered Explosives. E on 1 or 2 can come up. So, did it fire? Ooh, it's gonna fire. I guess if I'm the last one in, it'll fire. If it fires without me, that's not a big deal as well. Because then we can just go do other stuff. But I'm happy for those of you who want practice that it's gonna fire. Potentially, if I had been faster about building the deck, I could have entered it myself. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. I will go to the leagues then, but that's fine. Also, thanks for everyone being here. Thank God it's Friday! And if you really want to support the stream, hit that follow button, that's free to do. And if you really, really want to support the stream, you enjoy the content, check for your Twitch Prime sub. Greatly appreciate it. Get the money out of Bezos' pocket and into mine. And also, I have a Patreon. I also offer coaching. I actually have a session later at 3. So I'm probably going to call it around 1 p.m. So thanks for being here, everyone. Really appreciate all the support, and, you know, last year or so has been not great for lots of people, especially me. So I kind of just do this to stay in touch with the people. It is called Magic the Gathering, it's not Magic the Soloing, right? Alright, where? Okay. I'm gonna get this Decklist on Cardboard Live as well. I think I improved the deck, obviously, like, I don't know for sure. I could have made it worse. But I think just at a hypothetical level, the changes I made do make sense. I saved the deck list. Oh, there it is. Is the deck list updated? Eon Wii, I don't know what you're talking about. Can someone confirm the deck list is updated? Just waiting for a card hoarder to get the deck to me. As usual, their service is awesome. Can greatly advocate for anyone who wants to sign up for their rental service or even just buy or sell cards from them. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh my god, that is just... I don't know why. Just the fact that, like, obviously this is supposed to be a gift, but look, just like, how much of an epic fail is that? Really, right? Like, oh my god. That's just insane. I can't even. It's just so insane. God damn, I don't know. I'm just... It's, last minute chopping. I believe it's not a real card, but... Oh, actually... It is in MTG bot, weirdly enough. But that's the card. Oh god, that's just so good. Holy moly. Just... I can't... I'm just losing it over here, really. I'm really just losing it. Alright, we got the deck in. We can go battle soon. Get your predictions in if I will win or lose the first match. Oh, did I forget to split the islands? I guess I did. Alright, chat. I'm gonna be a rebel. A rebel without the cause. Alright, no one can stop me. Literally no one can stop me, and I'm not gonna update the deck list. Can't stop me, chat. I'm just unstoppable. I'm just here to sow some chaos. Yo, he who's in the water.
Jarvis claps,
Thank you for the 15-month resub. If you want to be as cool as he who's in the water, check for your Twitch Prime sub. One point I know is pretty genius. That's like just good odds betting. Because like, do you think I am 500 out of 501 to win a match? Probably not. Like, that's just super high and unrealistic. That's just like an unrealistic number. Three points on no. Someone's making their bet worse and worse. Oh, we got an opponent. Oh, the no's are just, painter? Ooh, not sure if I want that, but whatever. If I draw a land or Artifact Nanos first, this hand's pretty good, but otherwise it's like not great. So I think I'm just gonna mulligan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep and just look for an Echo. Baubles are like a redraw. I don't have to crack the bauble right away. I wonder if I've just constructed a worst 8-cast deck, honestly. Oh, that's not Painter. Okay. Whatever. This person usually plays Painter, I think. Okay. Augers, chat. Augers. Augers? Don't think I'm going to take damage. Well, the reason I take damage is I have Narset in my deck, so maybe actually it is worth it. Don't Safekeeper means depths, probably. I think I'm actually in decent shape. Okay, fine. All this is fine, chat. All this is fine. Alright, I think I definitely want to play Saga this turn. The question is, what else do I want to do? Probably... I feel like I want to Mox up the Foul and just play Narset off of the Mox. So, that looks right to me. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Shit. I was going to play one Mox Amber over the 4th Chrome Mox, but it's too late for that now. I'm going to sandbag the pedal in case I draw Psy. What's up, Eli? I'm working on this deck out of intellectual curiosity. Hope you're having a good Friday, my friend. The Priam actually fired, which is kind of crazy. You know. Now we're going to see if Retrofitter Foundry is better than their deck. This was kind of a punish, but whatever. Actually, I wonder if they attack Narset. They might attack Narset. Sure. Then blocking doesn't do much. Arm Sword? Yeah, I had a lot of soreness when I was in that. Alright, so 2 to activate, 3 to untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1. So if I play out this and the pedal, I can double activate, which means I can turn this into a 4, 4. Oh wait, it's 1, 3. So it's 1. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Just making sure. Oh, I've slightly messed up. You're supposed to stack the untap. You're supposed to respond to the sack with untap, I guess. Yeah, so I got... Okay, I fucked it up. God damn it. It's really bad, actually. Basically, I should have been +3 life, I guess. How I should put it. Alright. Sai off the top would be good. Yeah, no, I fucked up. I already said that. Yeah, Let's see. So, Sai's the best draw, but I do want to draw zeros for that, so... I guess I'm just... Actually, the question is how many zeros should I shuffle back in, I suppose. I think the answer is 0, actually. Alright. That's sad. Needed a Sai. Like, Sai just insta-stabilizes the game, so... I'm sure Claimer will finally get Saga banned. It seems unlikely. Dismember seems pretty important. The reason Dismembers are really important is these decks play a lot of Collector Oofs. I think... Oh yeah, okay, you're right. I should have cycled Spell Bomb. Yeah, that was bad. I was just kind of annoyed at myself that I missed the Retrofitter thing, even though that used to come up with Stoneford all the time. Also could shave down on fawns as well, instead of that. Might be better. I think I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'm supposed to leave the shadows here, actually. Actually, I think I'm gonna just shave way down on fawns. I think I'm just gonna cut all the fawns. I don't think they matter that much. I mean, obviously they do sort of matter, but not that much. I said Sai's the most important card, so I guess I'm gonna keep. This also is just led away from being truly bananas as well, so... I'm just gonna force a plow. Like, I think Sai is that important, personally. Okay. Fine. I wonder if he was ahead here. I think it's me. I think my Saga's gonna go bananas, really. Great. They can't leech me because this is out. Like, just kind of doesn't work. Probably get staged though, anyways. They might get Wasteland. Yeah, that makes more sense. But, like, one construct is basically all I need. Because it's gonna be freaking enormous. Can't play more spells. I mean, I could play the second side, but it doesn't do anything, so it's gonna attack. These decks are such good, fine. I could have, like, bounced that, but I don't think it's worth it. I think this is my insurance policy versus Age, that I shouldn't bounce this ever. Five, 6, 7. Play this, that's 8. Okay, so that means Shadow Spirit's lethal over 2 turns. So this is actually correct. We draw 2. Also gives you insulation versus Age. I think attacking with that is a little bit hasty. Like, now you're just... Oh. Tyga? It is. How's the prelim going? I almost joined, except I built my deck too slowly and I also didn't care that much. Game 3 versus white-green depths, but there appears to be red. Yeah, I mean, I also have the Hermit. The Hermit's not that new. That's like 2 sets ago, actually, because it's Midnight Hunt, not Crimson Vow. But that's also, like, kind of whatevs. I think this card's really good, to be fair. Garuda Hermit. That's kind of sick. It is kind of sick. Alright, I think I'm just going to pretend that the, Deafening Silence doesn't matter. Like, Deafening Silence kind of matters. Maybe I can just cut 1 Narset for 1 EE on the draw. Maybe a second Narset for 1 Fawn. Actually, having 1 Fawn doesn't sound too bad to me. Oh, Kanakan's playing it now? Yeah, interesting. Makes sense. Kanakan loves Garuda Bomberman. Like those variants. Chrome Mox is so bad. I have a Saga. I don't really have a good follow-up. But this hand's also insulated versus Deafening Silence. I think I'm supposed to keep. Collector Roof. Would be kind of funny if it's an oof. Alright, I have 4 Dismember in my deck, so obviously, like, it is not great for me. So, with regards to Dismember, I think I'm just supposed to play the Foundry out. And they also only have 1 card in hand, so I have a little bit of time to draw for removal spell for that. We lose from Wasteland. I don't think that, like, they've used all their resources to make this, so I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, of course, if their last card is, you know, crop rotation, we lose, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh, actually, it wouldn't. A rotation wouldn't even be lethal because they can't activate their Moxen. Guess I played this out. He gets wasted. I guess I kind of want. Well, they can waste that. This can go find Fang Needle for stage, I guess. That makes sense. So they're probably gonna waste the Ancient Tomb. Remember, I mean, obviously I'm in a little bit dire straits, but I have 4 Dismembers over a few turns, so it's not the end of the world. They waste the Saga, that ends up a little bit better for me, actually. I want to play this one out. No, I think I should just discard a Chrome Mox. I could discard the Force as well, but it's probably better to discard a Chrome Mox. Oh, actually, probably I'm supposed to just play out the Chrome Mox. That's probably more accurate. Yeah. Whoops. Chrome Mox no imprint is probably better. That's bad. That's probably lethal. I guess I have to Needle Reclaimer now, but I'm also at 10. Alright. I think hold on. I was actually supposed to play one of these out because of Deafening Silence. So now my best draw is probably Ancient Tomb to activate this and make a 4/4. I'm dead instead. Okay, obviously, like, it looked like a sketchy keep, but I actually think it's correct. I don't really love Chrome Mox, but I think you have to play some number. But, you know, that's fine. I'm just playing this for science, mostly. Alright. Another prediction up for round 2. Just thinking about that match. I think game 1 should be good for me, which is the real issue, and I didn't win game 1 because I bricked on a Psy, even though I do play 4 Psy. Like, it was my experience playing the 8-cast deck as well, that Psy is so incredible in so many matchups that you kind of just have to play 4 of that card, even though it does obviously suck to draw multiples. Just thinking about that match still. Obviously it didn't go my way, but... Match 2. Did also only wake up an hour ago. Might just run multiple leagues with this as well, depending on how long it goes. Up House of Mana. Titan sit. There are no Titans in my deck. We only have Echo of Eons. Well, if I'm mulling this hand, I want a different deck, personally. So, I'm not mulliganing. It is kind of awkward I can't use Fawn to protect this. That's why Xanax. Okay, I mean my hand's good versus Chancellor at least. I can break the Chancellor trigger, but it also doesn't really matter. Oh wait, I'm supposed to, I think. Am I? Let's see. No, I guess not. I would rather pitch a different card. I mean, most likely I'm going to spend next turn just... Oh, the downside of not doing this... Okay, yeah, we just ran into the downside. If I don't break it on 1, then I can't play a turn 2 Breacher. I think that's kind of important. Or got punished. They're gonna cast Entomb now. Yeah, it would be really good to cast a Breacher in response to Gristlebrand activation. Alright, nice. Chat? You ready, chat? You ready for us to fuck up your animator? I can't believe no one bet so far. I'm pretty sure I can beat that with my whole Breacher. You have to do it right then, otherwise, like, they can just activate when you go to cast it. Yo, chat, who is here for this? Who is here for this? Who is here for this toxicity? You just gotta know. You gotta ask sometimes, who is here for this toxicity? You're here? Jarvis here is gonna basically make it very easy to win. Just looking for Psy now. So I'm gonna just cast all my things. There's no singular card they can draw that's actually worrisome, so... You're in the Netherlands? I thought you lived in the States, Twinless Twin. Why did I think that? It says you bet. Huh, I don't know, that's weird. What? God, this is incredible. I'm not even supposed to actually play both these out, but that's okay. Oh, semester abroad, that's sweet. Hope, I'm kind of interested. How was the pandemic there? Is it better or worse than the States? I would guess it's better, but who can say? That was unreal nonsense. I mean, honestly, it might be safer overseas than over here, to be fair, so I'm not sure that's like a actual question you want to ask, but whatever. Bobble comes out because it kind of just doesn't do anything. Psy is really important. I think just Psy is important in general. Do I actually need the Shadow Spear? I'm always tutoring up Aether Spellbomb, right? I think that Shadow Spear then. Alright, this is kind of interesting. I wonder if this is a keep. I think it is, but obviously, like, it looks kind of goofy. I have no mana sources, but I do have 3 fouls and a crypt, so that gives me a lot of time. I'm gonna keep for the content. This is a content keep. Also, I think it actually is correct. Yeah, this actually defeats Chancellor, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Okay. Any lands mod check? No lands here. Maybe Twitch Prime subs? Question mark? This song is a banger. Super Meat Boy was kind of an insane game, actually. They took Crypt. I think that makes sense, obviously. They reanimate Grief, like, obviously kind of sucks, but... Okay. Any primers if we win this game? What primer are you looking for, I guess? Usually it's correct if I don't open Entomb. That thing. Can I beat a Grief in 7 turns if I let this resolve? Probably not, actually. Oh, it's funny because I wrote an enormous lands primer / guide lately, so I was sort of confused. Let's see. If I let 7 turns play out, can I actually beat this Grief? I don't think I can, which is kind of the sad part. Alright. Okay. No one has any cards, but I'm probably like... I have 0 cards on turn 1. That's actually good. Because the starting man's work is good. But I actually think it's correct to force it, because I think the Grief kills me before I actually do something. Alright, well, that did not work out great. So now I think a Saga probably wins versus the Grief. You're supposed to play it out because of discard. They have so much discard in their deck that not playing it out is kind of ridiculous. This makes an Echo Live off the top, so obviously, like, it gives them a bunch of cards, but it's probably correct to cast it anyways. You know? That's actually a good one. Because I could find, like, some gas. So... No, because Twinless Twin, if you do that, then every reanimate they draw you have to counter. And my hand is not prepared to fight over that many. Like, I think that's erroneous thinking. Because if you counter the Entomb, then all of their reanimation, at most can get a Grief instead of a Gristlebrand, which insta-kills you. I think I might wait a turn on this so I can get double lead, so I can actually do stuff. I could also get Crypt first, yeah. But I think I might just get lead twice next turn. I was thinking about casting Echo this turn, but there's not actually a rush. Like... I don't think it's that weird. Like... Because you can beat a Grief reanimated. I mean, I think it's correct to force it, but also not allow them the option to have Gristlebrand. Because if they ever make Gristlebrand, I actually insta-die instead of Grief, like, killing me in 7 turns. Which I can definitely beat, even from Hellbent, you know? I don't think that's the correct way to think about it, essentially, is what I'm saying, I guess. I do appreciate the thought, of course. I do appreciate discourse that people think about, and I think you did think about it. So it's not like I just believe that what I did is correct, which is why I did it, I guess. I mean... Yeah, that's a good draw, too. Yeah, exactly. And I think we can. And the deck kind of did, if that makes sense, right? Like, obviously this might be slightly results oriented thinking, but I think if you it's kind of too hard to compute what's going to happen, I guess, but I bet if you worked out the math, you're not even that unlikely to get out of that situation from there. Is how I should put it, I suppose. This I don't care about. With the crypt, I think like it's so hard for them to actually do enough threatening stuff. Chat, remember when I kept a Zero-lander? Can we get some hype in chat for the Zero-lander probably win? Just thinking about it. No? Wow. So rude. What's Flamecast Wheel? That card seems really not very good. So, I don't know what you're going on about. Monkeys can't cry. Wait, why don't I just get Universal Solvent instead? Because that can kill anything. It can even blow up their lands. Just saying. Oh, Universal Solvent? Okay, alright, fine. Should I play Spinning Wheel then as well? Any Spinning Wheels? Should I play Spinning Wheel? Should I play Wheel of Misfortune? Anyways, another prediction up. Thanks for being here, everyone. Happy Friday. I think I'm gonna end up playing another league after this one. If you want to support this stream, check for a Twitch Prime sub. Oh, whoops. Overvoltage, I didn't realize no one else bet. I just, like, defaulted to clicking the result. If that makes sense. I wasn't trying to delete it, I just entered the outcome. Also, does that actually make you upset? Alright. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Be right back for match 3. Get your bets in for match 3. Alright, I'm back. No betters? Where are the betters at? Where are the betters at? Let me shout out to y'all. If you want to check out the lands guide I have written, you can check it out there. And if you're interested in coaching for Magic, check out here. Been playing a lot of Modern as well lately. I'm thinking about playing Pioneer again because the Ascendancy deck looks kind of interesting. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'm gonna just try to keep streaming a bunch this year. I don't know, like, at some point maybe I'll get tired of it, but for now I'm going to try to keep it going, you know? Foundry, Emery, yeah, this is pretty easy. Also, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6. Some might claim the die algorithm is rigged. It's not, because 1/6 of the time you'll tie actually, but get a bauble at least. I think I want to play this out actually because of Chalice of the Void. Like, it's pretty easy. Like, if you're playing against a Chalice deck, it's easy for them to Chalice you on 0, and you have Emery to rebuy anyways. Looks like Doomsday or Storm, it feels like. It's not particularly fast at killing my opponent, unfortunately, but I think this matchup is probably decent. Ooh, actually, yeah. Sai is a much faster clock, so you just play it. And yeah, it takes shields down, but I think you just have to kill your opponent, because, like, they can work through counters. And I can turn this Thopter into a construct end step, so that's... I think this is almost certainly correct. Of course, if I die to, like, Brainstorm Doomsday, like, shenanigans, whatever, fine. Feels like I'm dying to Doomsday. Wait? Okay, never mind. We're still alive, chat. Maybe it's just like... I don't know what it is anymore. This could still be Storm, I guess. Does not feel like Doomsday, though. More. They chose to shuffle on that one. Sai plus Foundry is really ridiculous, actually. Oh. Okay, so that means combo of some sorts, probably. Feels like Storm, yeah, but, I mean, what I'm gonna do is just I guess try to kill them, I guess, is reality. I can cycle this for a card as well, but I have a bobble trigger going off. Oh, I can swap on my... Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I would have missed that. I might have missed that if I didn't think. That is a really smart point. It feels like Ant or Tess. I mean, Lotus Petal just kills a lot. Spellbombing your Emery is a really good point. Okay. It's been a while since I've played this matchup. It's not that popular on MTGO anymore. Like the Storm decks. I mean, it's... I'm not sure, like, how good or bad they are anymore, personally, but... Ball writ, thresholded. Okay. Really cool play. Really cool play that Zach pointed out is bouncing. I think it was Zach? Yeah, spellbombing your own Emery to turn on your Forcible is really cool. Ah, fuck. Did I get played? Maybe I should have just let them... Fuck! Oh, God. Their last card was... Maybe I should have let them commit mana, but if they got Galvanic Relay, it ends up poorly for me. No, there was. Like, over Voltage, you could just let them dump mana, right? I can beat Empty the Warrens, so probably I should just let Wish resolve. I don't know. Sheesh. Yeah, this is exactly enough. No. Yeah, no, it's one extra for Tutor Tendrils. Oh, if Wish can get discard, it doesn't matter? So I'm probably supposed to counter the Wish because of Galvanic Relay then, right? Damn, thought we were gonna get that one. Fortunately, I think this matchup is pretty good, actually, but... Fast and Flames is really good. What's up, Fine Gersh? Hope you're having a good one. I'm pretty sure this card is actually quite good in the matchup, because I think this is the exact type of card you want. Also, this is fine. Well, yeah, obviously Karn is more important than the other cards, but... Just looking at cut an Emery and a Bauble, personally. Could, like, justify Needle for Wishclaw Talisman, but they should Burning Wish, so I think they're less likely to have Wishclaw Talisman. I'm not going to side in Blast. I don't think I need to do that. I think they're just like a weird hybridized Ant deck, which I haven't seen in a while. But I think Hermit's pretty good. I think it's just like a 2-1 that like forces them into like awkward play patterns. It's also something you can just like cast and leave up pretty easily as well. And yeah, I thought about Days Undoing. Kind of unfortunate. This hand's not great, but I think going to 4 is worse. Yeah, I would also expect them not to have Claw. They might have like 1 Claw in their deck. I'm gonna play my lead out too, just in case I draw Echo. And also this lets me activate it actually, so that's also a good reason to have it. My best draw is probably like HULLBREACHER, honestly. Echo's fine, but not that insane. Because Echo's like high variance, but not over yet. Here's the shuffle. Alright. That's actually not bad. We're gonna just beat them to death with the Goblin Pikers, I guess. Like, I honestly think I'm favored now. Just kind of funny to think about, just because I have 2, like, onboard mana leaks. I have Force behind, and, like, this is also pressure on their life total. We do not see green mana, but, like, also, like, I'm not sure green mana matters that much. Like, sure, they could decay my lead. I still have Force here. Really funny that I'm, like, kind of ahead now. I think. I mean, Veil, sure, but I can just start off by forcing the Veil, right? Like, emptying my hand's kind of appealing anyways, to be fair. Four Infernal, 1 Wish, 1 Claw. That would be my guess, yeah. Makes a lot of sense for it to be configured that way, personally. This is such a wild game. I think I'm definitely casting the Echo because it's a draw 7 and it's only a draw 2 for them. Obviously it shuffles their Brainstorm, but I think I'm gonna leave blue floating in case I draw Narset. Wait. Oh no, this obviously does make sense. I didn't got confused for a second. Good luck. I mean, obviously I could still die, but with 2 Hermits, I think it's a lot less likely. Yep. Submit. Have all my good cards in already. Yeah, the Hermit was... Honestly, the 2 Hermits were, like, probably some of the best cards I could have had right there because they're pressure and counters. You got baited by Kannakin. What was Kannakin playing? Keith. It sounds really good, actually, versus them. I mean, obviously you could lose, but I'm not going to mulligan double force HULLBREACHER. So that's just, like, kind of ludicrous, you know? Ultimate price. Sure. They have a hand on turn 2 that can kill it through a force plus duress. Great. I don't think it's that likely, but obviously it could happen. These are the cards they know about. So something I sometimes do is keep track of what cards my opponent knows about, too. You can turn them upside down in your hand or something like that. So, like, the tomb is gone. They don't know about this card. Like, in paper play, I used to turn them upside down. It's kind of an old trick. I'm gonna take that, obviously, but I kind of think it's not that likely I die here. I mean, obviously, if I do good beats. So my hand that they know about is just... I suppose I should have just main phased it so it didn't give them extra storm, but, you know, so la vie. Well, my plan is Hullbreacher beats, yeah, but I mean, I think this was definitely a keep. It's basically impossible to mulligan a hand that has Hullbreacher double force. Or turn 2 Hullbreacher double force for some. Not a good call. They also can't cast cantrips to Sculpt, so, like, I mean, obviously if they just top deck, it's bad for me. I guess I can cast Ponder to, like, cast some really bad look at your top 3 cards. But no, I think I'm advantaged from here, even though obviously my hand's not ideal is how I would put it. Yo, you've told that joke like 7 times before. So. Pretty clear to me that I think they don't have Abrupt Decay in their deck. Oh, no, because they know about these, right? They know about these 3. So if I play the Opal, like, it doesn't really accomplish anything, right? Because if I play the Opal, they just know my hand's that, so they'll never cast a Duress or Thoughtseize. I need 1 unknown card for that to be correct. I hope this isn't a game where they use, like, Brainstorm plus Hullbreacher to get Hellbent for Infernal Tutor. Because sometimes what happens is you draw too many bricks for your tutor. Uh-oh. Not like this. I'm probably dead if this is happening then. Or it might just be like an emergency ad naus. I mean, the thing is, like, if you wait longer for ad naus from this life total, it doesn't work out better. Over voltage, that's the same joke Ultimate Price made, essentially. So, you know, good beats. Fire Blast. Good old Fire Blast versus Ad Nauseam. What is this? What can kill me? What does Peer into the Abyss do versus Hullbreacher? It could be Relay, but I mean, I do not think they want to cast Peer into the Abyss versus Ant. That is my suspicion. Alright, they had Tendrils in their hand. Actually, if they had Passing Flames in their sideboard, I'd die to the Tendrils, but, you know, good beats. Because you could just go Piff, Rit, Duress, Tendrils. Could crash the client? I suppose that's true. So I'm gonna see if they have a Piff in their sideboard, because Piff is super lethal. Pretty sure. Because Lead, Rit, Wish, Cabal Rit. Piff would be 5, Dark Rit 6, Cabal Rit 7, Duress 8, Thoughtseize 9. Oh, it's just empty? Okay, I can beat empty. I'm really glad there was no Piff in the sideboard. This is definitely beatable. Like, Sai scales past this pretty often. They just wanted to do it now because they were... I sided out Shadow Spear, which is also an out-freeze situation, but it's fine. That's what I did. I already saw that play. So they can only attack for 7. Essentially, that puts me to 9, and then it doesn't really work out. The Tendrils is in their graveyard too. So... yeah, I'm gonna definitely wheel next turn. I think, like, they're kind of just colded now. Yeah, 7-4-1. Ooh, they died to the wheel? Nice. You love to see it. That is true. Constructs are freaking broken. Wrong tutor? Okay. I mean, I don't think there's really anything good for them to get. Like... none of your cards really do anything from this spot. Pay 6 for the wheel. Use 3 to wheel again. Actually, that probably is better. They can bounce Saga with what? Chain of Vapor says non-land on it. Oxidize. What's up, first shot? What's up? Chain of Vapor definitely says non-land on it. Because they basically didn't want people having 1-mana boomerangs for land. Because that's, like, kind of toxic. It's League. I did not decide to play the prelim, even though it actually did fire. I wonder if I'm even supposed to make a construct. Maybe just floating mana is better. Boomerang people's lands is great. I think I'm not even supposed to make a construct, honestly. I think the mana is more important. It's kind of funny. Could they have gotten Fluster? Oh, that is sort of interesting. What happens if they get Fluster? Then maybe it's better to get Lead to play around Fluster? Okay, I guess that is a reason to play, or... yeah, I'll get Lead then. Yeah. Correct. You have to choose which replacement effect to use every time, which is kind of... It's kind of like rubbing salt in the wound that they have to pick it, which is kind of funny. Well, I guess it's not really that funny, but... Okay, well... Sai is... Oh, I could have responded by sacking the first opal to Sai. I think I was supposed to, actually. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I think it's gonna work out. How do they win from here? I guess I'll just attack the 13 and leave a Thoughtcast force. Also, they had to make a move that turn, the empty turn, otherwise I was just gonna wheel them to 0 cards, so... I think their play made sense. Alright, chat. Got the win. Magus of the Mind? What is that? Oh, Magus of the Mind. But it doesn't have haste, right? Oh, mine. I see. I don't think they would ever print that card. But also, it probably doesn't have haste either. Yo, what's Magus of the Mind Goblin? Also, get your bets in if I will be 3-1 after this match or not. Kira? Like, elementals or some nonsense? I think it's lands, yeah, but it could be elementals, you never know. Also, this hand's pretty good for lands, so, like, who cares? Fine. Plus. I forgot to turn one of these into a 4/4. step I should have. That was a mistake. Because, like, this is just kind of free real estate. I might just get Tabernacle, and that would be vaguely annoying. Then I would have to draw... What would I have to draw? Mana sources mostly. If they get Tab, I'd probably just sack both my Thopterist to draw a card. If I were them, I would float Colorless, go get map up Tab, and play it. But there's a lot of things you could do, I suppose. Their plan then. See, should have, I guess, made a token response, but that's fine, I guess. No, I mean, oh, for them? I don't know. I need permanent, that's a good thing. Not a very good draw. It's not a great draw. I have to start blocking now, unfortunately. They have another Saga. I wonder if they just don't play Map. Map is so good in the deck, though, that I think it's like incorrect not to play it. Well, I mean, the first map is the best map. And, like, basically everyone has played one map forever because it's just so insane to go get. Also, didn't you know I say what's stock? PC. Playing. Also, I'm being facetious, but joking aside, I actually did write a huge lands guide explaining different ways you could build the deck. Good segue into that. Thanks for the alley-oop. Okay. That's unfortunate. I needed some more mana sources, but that's okay. No, sometimes that shit happen. I just want to go fast. Like, HULLBREACHER plus a draw 7 is what you want to do in the matchup. You have the Spell Bomb for Lade. Don't think you really want these other cards. I'll just admit. Also, not winning game 1 kind of sucked, because I think most of the time they improve more.
I see you've already met Crush. You'll be unconscious soon, thanks to her, yes. I assume you mean asleep. Details, details. You sit on the cradle of the miracle cure. Open your mind and let me explain.
Now I wield my opponent to an awful hand. Going with the Foundry, probably? Probably not, rather. I'm not sure. Like, you don't always need the Foundry, but the Foundry is particularly bad versus Tabernacle anyways, so I'm okay cutting it. Just submit this. A little bit. It's not great. I mean, there's no Wasteland or anything, so... I mean, I honestly think the best way to win the matchup is to just, like, cast a draw 7 with HULLBREACHER and Narset out, then they have nothing, then you can kind of just kill them. I mean, the HULLBREACHER plus Treasures are good versus Tabernacle, so... That's pretty awful, though. Keeping bottom metal. Basically never force this. I mean, never is a strong word, obviously, but I don't think I would force it here. They only have 2 cards, so I can just throw all my stuff into a potential Force of Vigor, because then I can just force it anyways. If they like Chalice on 0, it would be kind of bad to not do that, frankly. Tin Fins? I think that's a reference to some, was it Seagate Lab? Tin Fins Returning of the Onion Burst? Some, like, obscure name like that, anyways. Okay, and Threshold? I think that name's really that cool. It's actually sort of descriptive, minus the Canadian part. Like, if you just said Threshold, I feel like people could figure out what that actually meant. Like this. I guess I'll see if I flip an Echo 4 cards. It did. Interesting. What do we do now? Probably just cast it, honestly. They have a lot of resources now, unfortunately, but we'll just have to live with it. Also, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get through all of a second league, but I will start a second league, at least on stream, so thanks for everyone being here for that. I am having fun playing this deck, like, just, it's kind of fun to do degen shit sometimes, you know? They do have map. I think you just have to play one map. Map is so insane in the deck that it's ridiculous not to. Yeah. I mean, you could play more of an 8-cast shell. You have to decide which route you go, I think. You can't just play both. Honestly. Let's see. Do not want to pay for the Thopter. Pay for the side? I want to pay for the Emery. Definitely want to pay for the side thing. Probably dead now. My draw 7s were not actually great. Oh wait, it says cast, so you can't replay it, see if this is an odd. Is what it is. Alright, so I think I've identified some fundamental issues with the deck. I'm not sure they're all addressable, but is what it is. Saga. Sure. I'm going to just move on with my day. Dead. Oh yeah, I should have paid for a Thopter. Yeah. Alright, last prediction for this league. Gonna use the restroom real quick and get some water. Be right back for match 5, and then we'll play a few more matches. So be right back. Thanks for everyone being here. If you're new to stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do and supports the stream. If you really want to support the stream, check for a Twitch Prime sub. And I'm gonna run a quick ad. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. Get your bets in for match 5. Will I finish a gentleman or gently 3-2? Kind of come up with a non-gendered version of that, I guess. A Jund 3-2, I guess, is the best way of putting it. Will it be a Jund 3-2, chat? Who can say? A Jund 3-2 is a Jund 5. Yeah, will we get a Jund 5-0? You're right. I've thought about that. Is it 2-3 a Jund 05? That's an interesting question. I don't know the answer to that. I really don't know the answer to that. Why doesn't MTGO count your prizes for playing Jund? Is the real question. Who can say? Perhaps they do not have the technology to identify when someone's playing Jund or not. They do not have the SQL queries necessary to see if someone's playing Jund. That's probably the answer. Where are the opponents? Are they all scared of me in the 2-2 bracket? I think the opponents are scared of me. That's the only explanation. They're scared of my 50% win rate. I'm technically 5, or let's see, 6. I'm 6-5 in games played. Interesting. I'm slightly better at 50% game win percentage, but obviously I'm 50% match win percentage because that's how that works. Alright, we got a match. Who is the brave opponent? Opponent's 0-0. Mana Drain 44. So are they like mono blue control? You think, chat? Could be anything. I think this is actually a keep. I'm gonna just turn one Breacher off from Mox. And then play Saga on 2. It's kind of a goofy hand to look at, but kind of worked out what I want to do with it, so. Reanimator. The turn 1 Breacher is looking better and better, chat. Obviously, I'm just forcing any reanimate this turn, but... I mean, I think this matchup is, like, okay. They don't have it yet. Mask me. They have 3 cards left. I think I'm just gonna force it Pitching Echo. It's like actually impossible for them to reanimate this turn off 3 cards now. I think the Saga will lock it up. Good luck, opponent. God. HULLBREACHER is so toxic. It's kind of incredible how toxic this card is. This covers me versus Crystal Brand because I can go get Aether Spell Bomb. Is this a nice draw? I mean, like, doesn't really do anything. I guess next turn it does, so... no, it doesn't unless we draw Mass first. Okay. That also plays, I suppose. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna let the Exhume resolve and just go get Aether Spell Bomb, like. Sure. I literally do not care. Bazinga, chat. Bazinga! I think maybe you can cut an island as well, but the blue source count is kind of low. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like these are like a third. These are like a third. So it's like 12.33, 12.66. So I don't think I can actually cut the island. I mean, obviously that's like kind of a weird, wishy-washy number, but... I don't think I'm allowed to cut Island from this deck, almost ever. In fact, I added a blue source, right? I added a Seat of the Synod. I cut... What did I cut? Oh, I did it just for you. I actually did it just for you, XJ. No, it's just there to troll. That's what it is. Well, that's what it's there for. Like, let's see. If I bottom opal, I guess I'm supposed to bottom opal. Do you really hate me? I don't think you actually hate me. I'm gonna snap call. So the plan is actually Saga Mox, Saga imprint 2 blue cards, play a HULLBREACHER. And this hand's actually kind of immune to discard because none of your cards are good, so... Fuck is this grief art? I'm getting grief chat. Well, okay, counterpoint. The original list had 2 snow-covered island, and I changed 1 to an island. Is that better or worse? Just think about that. Worse? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Can I beat grief? I think I can. Like... I think this is actually not a big issue. This is also why I didn't want to mulligan again, to be quite fair. It's a really bad draw, though. I think I'm just gonna imprint the HULLBREACHER. Good talk. Yeah, Chrome Mox blows. I wish there was another good Mox to play. Can we just have, like, Mox Opal 2.0? Probably would be too good, honestly. Okay, that's actually a fine draw. Just like anything that's imprintable is a good draw. And unban Mox after. Okay, I've solved the format. Let's unban exactly Mox Jet and Mox Pearl. But all of the other Moxen are too good. See, XJ, I'm advocating for death and taxes. So you can't update your bio. Okay. I think I just... Why is Jet okay? I mean, it's not really. That's the joke, but... because black sucks. I think I'm just gonna get Opal as a permanent mana source. Like, is my opponent even winning now? It's kind of questionable. I could have hit for 6, actually, if I played that out, but I don't think I'm supposed to. If I hit for 6, I put him at 14. Actually, no, it actually was correct. Hit for 6. Ah, shit. Am I gonna get punished for not getting Graveyard Hate card? I might. I'm so dumb. I thought they didn't have it, but... I probably should have just gotten a Graveyard Hate card. I mean, Jet is clearly very, very good. So is Pearl. Clearly all of them are good, and it's kind of an unreasonable discussion. I was just mostly trolling. The fact that anyone's taking me remotely seriously right now, I have questions about what you think I actually think about Legacy. But really, I regret getting this mock so cool. This just didn't make any sense. I should have just been like, whatever, for the Narset. Oh, I was greedy. It doesn't even make sense to be greedy, honestly, but... Will I ever be punished? I don't know if I get. Nice. Congrats, XJ. See? I'm advocating for your Mox Pearl unban. I'm also... Wait, there? Stop back. Yeah. Crushing after the wheel? What happened there? I'm curious now. Alright, so they're 7-7s now. Code yourself with a null rod? Yeah. And now Gristlebrand has to jump block. I mean, this, like, actually leaves some dobs. It's kind of funny. Rod hit your treasures, so you died? I take 16. Awesome. Alright, we got the 3-2, chat! That's such a glorious thing. Actually, do we have any subs today? One sub. I guess I have to open a chest for that one sub. He was in the water. Should I open the chest for you? The glorious 3-2 chest? Yes, I will. Soul Foundry. Kind of a cool casual card, but not very good besides that. Isolated Chapel? I almost opened Isolated Chapel. Temple of Silence is very close to Isolated Chapel, funnily enough. I know, it's really close. This card was really good in its old standard. Like, original Theros, all the Squire ones were pretty good. Now they're kind of whatevs. Alright, so 3-2. I think I'm going to make a few changes and start another league. Probably not going to play all the matches out, but we'll play some of them out. Alright, so prediction for the next league while I work on changes. What do I want to do? Do I even want a bauble? Do I really want Mox Amber as well? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably not. It's probably just too bad. What was the card I mentioned that I wanted that I forgot to play? Does anyone remember? I don't remember. trying to remember what I said, and I literally can't remember, even though it was like only a few minutes ago. Sheesh. Literally cannot remember. Kind of crazy. Alright. Just for XJ, I'm gonna unsplit the lands. This is for you, pal. I still am trying to remember what land I wanted. Maybe I want another Emery. Although, like, Emery is kind of not very good in this deck. It's kind of funny. I wonder if I want one more soul land. Probably not. I don't know if this kind of shit, though. But I can't go too low down on those. Alright, I'm gonna cut a Hydro Blast for a Spell Pierce. And there's something else. Okay, the list is good now. Sick. I'm glad I have your approval. I literally cannot remember what other card I want to play. It was get your bets in for the next match. I still have 45 minutes of playing in me, so. I crush those reanimator players. I think the matchup is just legitimately good, probably, for his deck. It feels good, and also HULLBREACHERS is just really, really insane versus them, so. Also, if you want to be as cool as my subs, and also to get me to open chests, check for that Twitch Prime sub. Also, Jarvis Clap is the best emote on Twitch. Don't at me. Literally the best emote on Twitch. I guess Jarvis Claps might be better, but they're both really good. So. Well, this hand is really not very good, so I will mulligan. Get the fuck out from Hawk. You are shit. Am I getting Chancellored again? What the fuck is with all the reanimator? Holy shit. Alright. Just do not do it. Just give me a turn so I can get the Narset out. Please. That's all I ask for. This hand is not as good versus Reanimator, because I think, like... Cool. I can get the Narset out, at least. The force goes very much. I'm just gonna take and play the lead. And I'm gonna play Saga next turn. The Saga can defeat a Chancellor by just, you know, bouncing with Aether Swell Bomb. Basically, I don't expect this to live. Because I expect them to reanimate Chancellor and I don't really have a way to defend it. So this is another reason to play lead this turn, because it uses the mana. Or like, you don't have to pay the tax on it if you play it right now. Obviously the drawback is if I draw Psy, and they don't do that to me, then I might want to do that instead. But I think it's just defensible to play the let out. You know? I get one more activation out of this at least, so. Alright, you got me. It's kind of interesting, because if I take the Spell Bomb and play it now, that means my Narset lives. I do that then. I can use the lead to track it and still play Saga. Or maybe I should just play Seed of the Synod actually. Like, I think protecting my Narset is worth the bunch, actually. I think playing Saga this turn is good as well. I mean, I have to discard 3 cards, but does it even matter? I don't think so. It's good. Obviously, they could, like, reanimate it, but that's fine. Basically, I think I have enough that this is worth doing. And this is just a lot faster than waiting for the Saga to pop in 2 more turns. And then, like, also they obviously have a bunch of draw steps in between to, like, find Gristlebrand. So just, like, protecting Narset, I think, is worth a bunch as well. I mean, they can, like, flashback looting to discard the Chancellor again. Well, it costs them 2 cards. It costs them 1 extra card, essentially, to discard the Chancellor. And 3 mana, but might be what they have to do, you know? This is just +1/+1 to constructs. No reason to leave in my hand versus discard. So the danger is Archon of Cruelty, but I can't do anything about it. I've already used my Wither Spell Bomb. I think my best draw is literally Echo of Eons, actually. Which is kind of funny to think about. Because I can tutor up lead and just Echo, and then, like, that resets them down to 0 cards. It cuts the looting out of their graveyard. I think they don't have very much going on. We got a 2/2. Doesn't do very much. I think I might still get lead because it makes Echo into a good draw. Of course, if I draw like HULLBREACHER, I would rather get Mox Opal, but it's hard to know. I guess there's an equal number of those. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten Opal, actually, because it also makes Sai a better draw. Okay, probably should have gotten Opal. Should have thought that all the way through. Don't think you really want to get anything else besides Opal or Lead, though. Pretty good draw. Urza Saga subsidizes so much nonsense. It's kind of insane. Just one Aether Spellbomb and one Narset locked this game up. Although, kind of think Chancellor... This is a reason I don't think Chancellor is that good anymore, and the reason Canister moved it to the sideboard. It kind of just, like, underperforms in these situations. Oh, shit. Really? My Spellbomb is gone, so the way I get out of this is to echo the Spellbomb back into my deck, tutor it up, and bounce that. Okay. So they should have picked Artifact, right? They pick Artifact that colds that line. Yeah, they should have picked Artifact. Because these are artifacts anyways, so I don't know. But... Shit. So I have to draw Echo next turn, I think, to win. It has to be Echo into, like... Well, the Spellbomb's already in the graveyard. I have to shuffle it back in with Echo Beyond, essentially. Is there any reason to make a construct? I don't think there is, actually. I don't think it does anything. And unfortunately, Days Undoing doesn't do it because that ends my turn. Well, it's okay to miss that part of the stream. You can make up for it by checking for your Twitch Prime sub, you know? That was sad, actually. I guess I'll just check to see if there's nothing else I can go get. I'll just fear, flip, but it prevents the damage, right? So that doesn't work. Alright, good beats. Most people don't play Sarah's Emissary in their main deck either. Like, I guess once we saw Chancellor of the Annex, we knew they were just like an old list as well, so... By which I mean most people copy Canister because Canister won a lot, but I guess this person didn't, so, you know, good beats. Keep looking at this card, but I think it's just too slow. I think that hand's actually good enough. This hand is good if they don't have Chancellor of the Annex. I'm gonna keep, but obviously there's the danger. Because, like, just making them have a different hand I think is worth a lot, honestly. Because they might just not have a hand that functions anymore, to be fair. like a better Burning Inquiry? Yeah, pretty much. We know everyone in this chat loves Burning Inquiry, so... This hand's really good, actually. Like, if I could choose a 7-card hand, it wouldn't look quite like this, but I would definitely keep the 7-card hand, so... Yeah. Yo, actually, you voted no? No, losing that last game was kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I think it's really good this game, so it's gonna work out. Oh, you just wanted... Okay, fair enough. I actually am a huge supporter of that. Just making sure the bet actually fires, you know? You gotta give the Twitch chat what they want, you know? You're egalitarian, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. We're just going to discard manually? Oh. I think this is a game where size more important than HULLBREACHER, actually, which is kind of funny to say, but I actually believe that is the case. So, like, you could put the HULLBREACHER into play, but I think my issue with that is, I think they're just so likely to reanimate Sarah's Emissary that, or try to reanimate Sarah's Emissary, that I think I would rather have the side to put pressure on them, like, a lot faster, and also to cycle to look for Graveyard Hate as well. Because, like, end step I could hypothetically sack all my shit to, like, draw a card, but I think basically what's going to happen is I'm going to spend my turn searching for either Aether Spell Bomb or... Fuck. Well... Clearly I let this happen, but... Maybe they don't have a land. Alright. Do you think they'll name creature again? This time's actually closer, but they name creature and I draw Aether Spell Bomb, it's like kind of over. So that's the plan again. They chose Artifact this time, but they didn't choose Artifact last game? Kind of molding now. Hey, what's up, Spider Space? Hope you're having a good one. Actually, I guess I could, like, hypothetically beat them down, but it depends exactly on how their deck is constructed. Okay, so Hull Breaching 3-2 the first league, and this one's not looking promising, but is what it is. I wonder if I should even main phase this, to be fair. The plan is to go around this by getting a bunch of HULLBREACHERS in play. I think I probably shouldn't have main phased it, but I wanted to play the Opal out. Even Shadow Spear? No. I attack for 5. Oh, that's good. Attack for 5, play Days Undoing. And hope to draw a bunch of HULLBREACHERS I can play off the treasures. Because they'll be at 8. No reason to attack with these because they have protection from that. So I need to draw 4 Breachers off of this. Draw HULLBREACHERs. I guess I can cycle one of these to look for a HULLBREACHER. I can cycle a bunch of cards to look for HULLBREACHERs, I'm supposed to, I think. Like, HULLBREACHER's lethal, so... Bad. Yeah, I had a bunch of looks at a second Breacher, which is 3-3-1-1. This really needed a named creature. I guess they were just so afraid of the spell bump. There's only one in the deck, so... I guess let me take a draw step and see if there's something I'm forgetting. I don't think there is. Also, like, Shadow Sphere could have potentially got me out of this, but this is such a fringe situation that I don't think it's correct to have the Shadow Spear inverse them. Sad. Alright. Yep. I'm really annoyed by that one, but, like, obviously Sarah's Emissary is sort of a blind spot for this deck in some ways. I did not win that one, so XJ gets a bunch of channel points. I don't know. Don't spend your channel points all in one place. Alright. Prediction up for, I think, what's probably the last match of this stream for now. We'll see how fast it goes. But thanks for everyone being here. Happy Friday. If you wanted to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. If you really want to support that stream, check for your Twitch Prime sub and consider using it here so you can get access to some awesome emotes such as Jarvis Clap and Jarvis Claps. And if you're interested in an extensive 23-page land guide, which lands guide, that I'm still working on, check out the Patreon as well. Alright. Fire up the last match. You're saving for open all? Sheesh. What do I have open all at now? Oh, I raised it because like 3 people redeemed it in 1 month and it was kind of absurd. I still have like a shit ton of play points I need to get through, so kind of crazy. We're repaired versus that person. Let's see if they're still in depths. Not gonna mulligan, but I think it's time for turn 1 Psy, actually. It was kind of... Teacher was freaking out for a second. I expect them to be depth, so I place a little bit more value on the Psy, plus the HULLBREACHER can be played next turn and still be almost as valuable. Obviously, if this gets plowed, it's not the most insane thing for me, but, you know, what it is. Now I wish I had done it the other way around, but, I'm still casting that go. This is... Alright, I had enough. You need all of the dismembers because of the obvious thing. Thing Eagle is fine. Gonna cut the fawns, I think they're not great. I think I'm gonna just kind of cut the bauble. Jasper is fine because it like can buy a turn versus Age. So I think I'm supposed to have it, but obviously it's not the most insane thing. Like, I think just having multiple outs to the Age or buying time for it matters. This song's a banger. What is it from? Beyond Good and Evil. Oh, I remember that game. My friend used to love it. My roommates in college played a lot of RPGs on like PS, PS2. Well, this sounds great, so. I'm certainly not mulling this hand, rather. There's actually a few issues with it, but what land do I want to get wastelanded is kind of an interesting question. I guess I could go Seat, Mox, Emery, and see if they waste or plow me, and that's kind of an acceptable outcome. I guess that's what I'll do. I'm not gonna actually imprint anything on it, because I think I need all my cards. It's just like, kind of an awkward Lotus Petal, but fine, you know. It's a Lotus Petal that pumps my constructs, I guess, the best way of putting it. But I don't want to play Saga on one, because that means... Actually, maybe I should have played Saga on... Maybe I should have played Saga on one. Classic Drugstore Relic? Yeah. That's too good versus me. I had to check the exact wording, but it's really problematic if I let that go, so... I think I sandbagged this in case of Psy now. Construct's going to be enormous. And I have Liege covered, so... It's looking good for the home team, chat. That's a big one. Do I get Needle or Foundry? Probably Needle and just name Reclaimer. Yo, Telperi and Kadu, welcome back. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one. The Plowshares. Not better? No, not really. Just go now, I think. They play a Knight or a Goop, that definitely matters. But Needle shutting down Reclaim Rods matters a lot. That matters. So I will... Alright. Well, now I'm not in great shape, but see what happens. I need to draw Echo, I guess. Did I have to dismember at that point? If I did, that was probably a mistake, yeah. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake then. Need a good one. Okay, so I'll be at 3. Yeah, I guess I messed it up then. But wait, I can still draw Echo into side plus a bunch of blockers, so that's, I guess, the plan. It definitely would have been better to do that, yeah. I think I'm supposed to go to 1 and try to top deck enough stuff. Alright. Good beats. I think I threw it. Yeah, that was definitely a throw. Because if I do the reverse thing, it works out way better. Nope, still happy with no Fawn, no Hermit, etc, etc. Hermit's really good in this deck. I think it's probably better in a lot of decks than I give it credit for. Although it's kind of hard to put in a lot of decks. Because it has to be like a deck that... what's the best way of putting it? So it makes sense structurally in this deck. I guess it makes sense in like Sneak and Show maybe. Sounds good. So you go Seat, Lead, Emery. And then if you draw... Oh, actually, if you mill an Echo, it's kind of interesting what you're supposed to do. But probably if you mill an Echo, you probably just wait. And this are Echo, and the Spell Bomb is gone, but I can get it back with Emery, so... Alright, Echo, chat? Echo? Can still draw Days Undoing or something nonsensical, but... Okay. That's actually a punish for not playing out my lead, I suppose. I should have attacked first, actually. Because now they know I don't have defense for this. Because like if they have a plow, they can just plow safely. So... what else? Alright. Alright, chat. We want to draw a wheel so bad. I mean, it's annoying, but it doesn't... It's not like... How do I put it? It's not a haymaker, is the best way of putting it. Do I like it more than 8-cast? I think it's different. You can't really compare them. They're like apples and oranges, you know. Alright, still rooting to draw a wheel. That'd be very good. I think I'm gonna just offer the trade. That's good. I don't think they have Blast because they would have cast on one of these turn cycles. Obviously, if I'm wrong, it's kind of disastrous. Wait. I don't think they're gonna trade. Could be wrong, obviously, but it feels like they're not gonna trade. Okay. Sucks. So now I need to draw something good. And it kind of has to be very specific. Actually, what can it be? Kinda sucks. I think I'm gonna lose. Just never drew a gas card after my Emery died. Kind of funny. Yeah, well, I punted game 2, so that's really where it went awry, but, you know. All bricks, no gas? Yeah, pretty much. Sucks to suck, I guess. Sucks to suck. Oh, they got a depths. Okay, that gives me another turn at least. Can you please just, like, give me a real card, please? I think this is a good one, actually. I have to, like, discard my hand, but that's fine. I mean, I think I'm still unfavored, but sure. I don't know what's going on. Why did they get a second depth, and why did they just not knight up a stage to begin with? I don't understand what's going on anymore. Like, seems like I'm getting draw steps for basically no reason. And I still can find Psy to, like, stabilize the board. I messed it up again. I was supposed to respond with the untap again. Cat? No. You can get some untapped land, it doesn't really matter which one. Yeah, I guess that one makes sense. I don't know if I got unlucky or not, but game 2, I definitely threw it, so even if I got unlucky this game, it's still on me. See. Alright. Good beats, chat. Well, that was not a great one for this week, but you know, I have to go now anyways. Pretty much. So it kind of works out. I mean, I kind of figured this match would line up for when I want to leave and take a break for a bit. Alright, so 3-2-0-2. But I think I learned a lot about the deck, so which is kind of the point. I think I could have played it better as well. But, you know, that's how it is. Anyways, thanks for everyone being here. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do and supports the stream. And also, check for those Bezo bucks and place it somewhere. If not with me, with your other favorite streamers. And we're gonna raid someone real quick. So,